everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I'm Stefania. In today's video I'm gonna show you all I've set up my bullet journal for the month of April. I've decided to use this Heckline brush pen. I'm obsessed with this one, it's like my favorite color at the moment. You're gonna see that the brush pen that I've decided to use is gonna be the only one that I'm gonna use for the wall setup. Other than that, I'm just gonna use some black pen and that's it. So it's incredibly easy to create it because you don't need a lot of stuff. I've decided to go for a wooden signs theme because it was an easy one and definitely it's pretty fast to create, so it was perfect for what I needed at the moment in which I've decided to create it. For the cover page, as always, I've decided to write on the left a quote and on the right the name of the month. In this case, you will see me writing April at the top and then underneath it other months of the year according to if they're gonna still have to come or if we already went through them. Maybe it doesn't make so much sense by saying it in this way, but I'm pretty sure that by looking at it at the end, you're gonna understand what I mean. For the quote, I've decided to use a quote that I found about changing and changes. April is definitely gonna be a big month for me, full of changes, and so I really wanted to try to see the positive of it. Usually I really hate it when I have my own plans and a well-structured routine. Having to go through big changes kind of scares me. Let's say that it also gives me a little bit of anxiety, so I'm trying to handle the new situation in a better way for my own mental health. This quote that I've decided to use, it's definitely perfect for it. As you can see, I only sketched the drawing but not the writing parts, so I kind of improved on that. I usually like to center things, but this time it didn't come out as I wanted, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. At the end, I was thinking, and I'm still thinking nowadays because I still haven't done it, if writing at the bottom of the quote, who said that? Because I have a little bit of space still there and it would be perfect, but at the same time I'm still not sure because it also looks pretty good in this way. I don't know if it makes sense. I mean, now you're gonna see me writing it and you're gonna probably understand what I mean. Also because I started at the very top because I wasn't sure I had enough space. When I write, I'm not sure of how much space I'm gonna need. So yeah. That was the only problem I came with my quote page, but I'm hoping to fix it soon, like very soon. What would you do? Would you leave it in a way or you would add also something underneath it? With my monthly view, I'm gonna create a different wooden sign, which basically is what you're gonna see me doing during the whole video. Nothing more, basically. It's so sad to say, but I came out with this theme in the middle of the night, like I couldn't sleep and this came out in my brain and I was like, okay, this is a good idea, and in the morning I was like, okay, this is not just a good idea, it's perfect because it's pretty easy to create and I can do it extremely fast. As always, however, let me remind you one thing, that the video is always extremely speed up, like it took me definitely more time to a few minutes, so don't think that I've created all my pages in less than 20 minutes because it didn't happen. Plus, as I've mentioned in my latest videos, I and doing the best that I can to be able to record a video and upload it every single week. So to cut it a little bit shorter, I created the structures of all the pages before even starting, if it makes sense. So you won't see me creating them here, but you see them. So all the spreads are basically ready. I just needed to add some decoration here and there or writing the titles. And this way I've managed to shoot a video for another week, so to be able to keep on posting each single week. I asked a few days ago, okay, no, maybe weeks ago, because I'm doing the voiceover right now, but this video will go online only by the end of the month, so definitely, let's say in the middle of March. I've asked on Instagram if people like to see the spreads before or after pen. I'm pretty curious, so I would love to know also your opinion about it. I really like to see the spreads after pen, but not really mine, because I can really create a big mess in my pages sometimes, so I usually post them before pen, but I was wondering if you would want to see more photos on Instagram of my spreads after pen, so let me know it in a comment. As you can see, if you've been following me for a little bit of time, you're gonna notice that my migraine tracker is a little bit different, and that's because I'm going through a little bit of changes also in my pills, so I have to keep track of whatever I'm using. They've decided to make me try several of them just to see which one is gonna be the best one for me, and so I had to kind of change it a little bit, so make everything a little bit smaller to make everything filling into it. I've already started changing a little bit in March, but my spread was already ready and I was already using it when it happened, so I've decided to keep on going in that way and to use a few letters to understand it a little bit better. But this new one is gonna be my new one for April. For my Instagram and YouTube spreads, I've decided to add a little bit more things here and there, but like nothing is different from the same exactly one that you see me doing for January, February, March. I've also decided to color each single time that it's a Sunday, because I've realized that especially my YouTube tracker, I kind of lose a little bit track of time. I've just decided to use the same exactly brush pen that I've used in each single page to color, let's say create a little circle and color it around each single Sunday. And while I'm working on my YouTube page here, I was wondering if there is anything you would love to see me doing, like any videos, ideas. It would be really interesting to see what exactly you would love to see me doing, other than just planning. Like, for sure it will be a little bit different, and I don't know if I will be able, especially at the beginning, to create something different. But like, if you will be interested in anything else, I really would love to know it, because I'm always looking out for ideas. One thing that for sure I keep on doing are unboxing videos, but recently, let's say that in the past few months, I've tried my best to not spend anything on stickers or anything like that. But I would really want to know if there is something else you would love to see on my channel. So if you do, please let me know it with a little comment. For my productivity tracker, I had to change a little bit the Dutch door because it was starting to be a little bit too small. Like, I've started to add more things that were like actions or things that if I was doing them were really increasing my productivity, and there was no more space for any other icons at all. So I've decided to create it a little bit bigger so that I can fill in more things, and I also have more space at the end in case I want to add something more through the month. In this time, as you can see, I didn't use any sticker for the little icons because in this case it's definitely faster to draw them than creating the stickers and add them all there, if it kind of makes sense, like I've done for March. And I've also decided to draw them without recording because it took me a little bit of time, and to be honest, I was doing it while I was doing also something else, so it was a little bit impossible for me to record. This month, for my money tracker, I've decided to add a little bit to it. I would say it in this way. So instead of creating only the header, I've decided to create also the space where I'm gonna write my income and outcome, and everything has wooden signs. So it's a little bit better, like it's cuter to see it in this way than just having the header. But definitely it's something that I can do for a spread like this one, but I won't do anything like this, for example, for the weekly spreads, because I need them to be extremely easy and fast to create, and I've already decided to add a little bit things here and there in their weekly spreads, which usually I don't do, so already that is gonna take a little bit more of time. And here I'm gonna leave you with a little flip through of my pages for April. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, remember that a little comment and a thumb up, they definitely always make me happy. Thank you so much for watching this video and for supporting me. See you next time. Bye!